struggling with achieving your goals? Are you struggling to establish that business you love so much? Or are you failing consistently in making the good grades you set your target? If so, you're on the right platform. By the way, if you're new to the show, I'm Dewdrop Shahina. I'm from Maldives, but I live in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Let's dive in. Are you struggling to make your business a success? Well, if you're going to make your business a success, the secret sauce is you have to be consistent in your effort. Yes, to do anything successfully, to grow your business successfully, you have to be consistent in your effort. Why? Because experts say consistency is the DNA of mastery. When you start at the beginning, you might not know how to do it. I remember a quote from Marion Goldman. He says, when he started his insurance business for 2.5 years, he was not able to make a single sale. But every day he kept on doing the thing, and over 2.5 years, he was able to make his first sale. And after his first sale, within a year, he became the best salesperson in the organization. Today, he is selling one coaching hour for $40,000. So you can imagine the success he has achieved over his life. Similarly, if you want to be a successful business person, if you want your business idea to be a success, you have to be consistent. So today I'm going to give you 5 strategies that you have to follow in order to become successful. The first one is you have to define clear goals and objectives. Now, for me, my business goal at the moment is $80,000. So I'm very clear with my goal and the objective. I know why I want to earn this one, because I'm helping my son to finish his university education without a loan and without touching riba. As a Muslim, I trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He will bestow the best blessings for me. He is the most merciful. And by trusting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by believing in the power of du'as, I am consistently asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help me not to touch riba and to finance my son's education. That's the whole objective of my work. And then we have to define a strategic plan. Now, in order for me to succeed in this business, I have defined a strategic plan where I will be working with challenges, and then I will be creating an offer where I will turn the lead into the sales customer. And this way I will be able to consistently do the same thing over and over again. If you are interested in earning your first 20,000, you can join our challenge, which will happen at the end of this month. I'll put the link in the show notes. Now, the third one is you have to create a plan, a content plan. Let's say if you want to earn $20,000, like I'm earning $80,000, you have to create your content plan. It should be like you have to decide every week I will be putting 2 videos. Every week I'll be putting up 3 posts. For me, I'm putting up 2 videos of Mindpreneur weekly basis. Similarly, you have to create that content plan. You have to decide which date it should go on, which time it should go on, how will you help it reach to the people. For me to get help, I'm asking my Facebook followers, which I have 16,000 people following me. I ask them to follow my videos. So I have this plan and I schedule time to ask for help as well. The fourth step in the process is we have to implement systems and processes. Why do we need to implement systems and processes? Now, if you have to do a thing on a daily basis, like every day I should be waking up and saying that, okay, what should I be doing? And if I have to think about this process, it will be really difficult. I will be all over. But rather than that, if I have a system, so for me to publish 2 videos, suppose this video, the video should go on tomorrow. So the editing process should be done by today. That's the system. That's the process we have established. Everything about the video should be complete by today. So one day earlier we have everything finished. If we don't have established these systems and processes, it will be again a chaotic work. Also, in order to get clients, let's say for me, I don't sell my coaching business, but I serve, I add value to people, and automatically the clients come for me. One of the way I serve is by creating videos. Like I'm creating the Mindpreneur video about my business. I'm also creating Facebook lives, TikTok lives to help people aware about my service, and I'm adding value to them. Therefore, they will reach out to me. Remember, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the world in abundance. That means we don't have to believe in the pie. What happens in the pie? When you are working with the pie, you believe that, okay, one half of the pie is taken and then there is not enough because it's already consumed. But rather, if you believe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created resources in abundance, it will be easy for you to believe that there is, even if somebody has taken 2, 3, 4 pies, still you will have enough for you. So that systems and processes should be established in your business. The fifth and final point that you have to think about is regular monitoring and evaluation. Now, why do you need regular monitoring and evaluation? Let me take the example from last week. In the last video, I showed an example where you want to achieve a bachelor's degree. Now, if you are to achieve a bachelor's degree, you have to divide it into 6 semesters and you have to set targets for each semester. That means like for a period of 4 months or 6 months, you have to do certain things. Now, how do you evaluate and adjust? Let's say at the end of the first month, you have planned for the 6 months. You know exactly on the first month, I will be focusing on this. On the second month, I will be focusing on my revision, the revision of first month plus the learnings from the second month. On the third month, again, it's the revision of first month, second month, and the new lessons from the third month, and so on. Now, the purpose of evaluation and adjust is at the end of month 1, you have to ask yourself, okay, I set a target that I will be allocating 2 hours for chemistry, 4 hours for physics because physics is difficult for me, and 2 hours for mathematics because mathematics is easy for me again. Now, at the end of the month, you have to adjust whether you have, evaluate, you have spent the allocated time, and whether you were able to learn within these allocated times, and are you able to learn it. If not, the next month you have to allocate. Maybe for chemistry you might have to allocate 3 hours instead of the 2 hours. And if like the concepts in physics is easy, you can always reduce the number of hours from 4 to maybe 3 or 2. And maybe the mathematics stuff is difficult, you can increase the time. So this way, by evaluating at the end of set time frames, again the system and processes from the fourth point, so you evaluate, identify any flaws, any mistakes, and then you adjust it so that you can make it better. Remember, the evaluation shouldn't be coming at the end of the milestone. If you put the evaluation at the end of the milestone by the end of one semester, 6 months, you got to see in chemistry, and you want, your target is to become the dean or to be on the dean's list. Exact reason why you should be evaluating, adjusting at the end of each and every month. So with this process, what are you doing? You are believing that consistency is the DNA of mastery, and you are following these 5 steps. The first step is you have to define clear goals and objectives. Whatever you are doing, define it clearly and set clear objectives. The second point is develop a strategic plan, how you will be doing, what you will be doing, when you will be doing. And then you have, based on that plan, you have to create your calendar. Put those things on your calendar, and then by putting only on the calendar, it will not work. You also have to establish the systems, the rules that it will work, and it should be automatic process where everything happens according to the system and process. So that is the fourth point. And the fifth point is regular monitoring and evaluation. If you are continuously monitoring and evaluating yourself, by the end, you will be successful. You will be completing your first semester successfully. Have you ever created a monitoring and evaluation framework? Did it work for you or did it not? Why did it not work? I would like to hear about your challenges in following the monitoring and evaluation framework. Thank you.